Okay, so DC generator muna. Wait lang, lagyan ko 'to ng solution sa ano, sa baba. Dito, solution. 'Yan. Eh, wait lang, gusto ko muna 'tong ano ko, writing ano, tablet para mabilis. Lagyan ko na lahat. 'Ayan, okey, so DC machines na part 1. So more on, generators muna 'no, 'yan. Okey, so tandaan guys, meron tayong, dalawang classification ng ano, um, ah, dynamo 'no, okey? So, the first one siyempre ay yung tinatawag nating ano, generator, generator, okey? And the other one is the, motor, okey? Whether it is AC or DC, 'no? 'Pag generator guys 'no, okey, ginagawa niyan, okey, kino-convert yung ano, okey, yung mechanical energy, okey, into, electrical energy,
Electrical energy.
okey? So, motion muna guys, kumbaga kailangan mo diyan ng prime mover, 'no, okey? Para gumalaw yung ano mo, umikot yung, rotor ng, generator mo, kailangan mo ng prime mover 'no, okey? Yung prime mover mo puwede siyang moving water, okey, wind energy 'no, tidal 'no, okey, or the pressure 'no, coming from the ano, steam 'no, okey, and so on so forth 'no, ayan. And then, iko-convert yung, mechanical energy into, electrical energy na, okey? So meron tayong ano diyan, input power galing sa prime mover, and siyempre 'di ba naka-ano 'yan, naka-shop yung naka-couple yung turbine mo sa mismong ano mo, genset. So merong losses guys 'no, from P into, okey, yung magiging generated power, okey, meron diyang losses. Then pagkapunta guys sa load 'no, to load siyempre meron ding losses 'no, okey, yung ating, electrical losses 'no, yung copper losses. So tandaan guys, yung ano, yung power flow palagi ng ano, ng mga machines 'no, okey, mapa-generator man or motor. Kapag motor naman guys siyempre meron tayong input na electrical, okey, then iko-convert mo into motion na magiging mechanical naman siya, okey, energy. Kaya nga 'di ba guys na meron tayong ano, overall efficiency, okey? Kasi tatlo yung magiging power mo dito, nasa machines natin, okey? Input, generated or, developed power and then the output na, okey? So, we move to number 1 'no, para makarami tayo na. Okay, number 1. Okay, so how many parallel paths are there in the triplex lap wound armature of a purple, DC generator? Okay, remember guys na meron tayong, dalawang ways to wound, okay, the armature 'no. Okay, number 1, okay, puwede tayong mag-lap, lap wound. Okay, then number 2 naman guys 'no, puwede tayong mag-wave wound, okay. So, paano kunin yung number ng parallel paths, okay, 'pag naka-lap wound tayo na, okay? Yung number ng parallel paths na represented by letter A equal to 'pag lap wound, that is equal kay the flex, okay, M natin times the number of poles. Okay? While for the wave mode, no, meron tayong formula na twice lang ng um, uh, flex, no? So 2M. So independent siya guys kay ano, kay number of poles. Okay? So tingnan nyo guys ha, pag naka-simplex tayo where M is 1, okay, lagi mas marami yung parallel paths kay naka-lap 1 kaysa kay wave 1. Okay? Pag simplex, no, si wave 1 mo, lagi lang siyang 2 parallel paths. Okay? Dahil diyan guys, no, dahil meron silang difference in the number of parallel paths, okay? Merong intended application yung lap 1 and wave 1. Okay? Since mas marami guys yung ano, yung parallel paths kay lap 1, okay? It is used no to uh, sa mga generator, okay? Na merong high current and low voltage no. Okay? Wherein sa wave 1 since konti lang number parallel paths mo, okay? So it is naman for a low current but high voltage. Okay? Yun yung ano, difference ng dalawa. Okay? Siyempre sa lap 1, no, maraming sasalo ng kuryente, 'di ba? Sa wave 1 konti lang. So ibig sabihin, okay, mas marami, mas malaki yung ano, yung kaya ano, saluhin ng naka-lap 1, 'di ba? Okay, so sa ating problem meron tayong triplex. Okay? Triplex means okay, from the root word na try. So, meron tayong M is equal to 3. And meron tayong purple. So, yung pin natin guys is 4. So, kung naka-lap naman tayo, the formula is the product lang ng flex and then the number of poles. No? Okay? So, that is 3 times 4. So, meron tayong 12 parallel paths. Okay? So, kung guys na yung coil natin o yung armature, no? Okay? Winun siya na merong 12 parallel paths. Halimbawa, meron kang ano, 72 coils. Ibig sabihin, per path, meron kang 6 coils. Ganun yan guys na. Okay? Pero kung mag-ano ka, wave ka, no? 72 coils, no? Ilan yun? Kung triplex, so 3 times 2, 6. 72 yun. So, 72 over 6 is 12. So, each path meron kang 12 coils. Ganun guys yung ano, yung uh, lap wound and wave wound. Alright? Okay, next number 2. Okay? Medyo guys, bilisan natin ha. Kasi napahaba tayo dun sa ano, sa 3-phase unbalance. Okay, so number 2, 4-pole DC generator with a duplex lap wound armature current of 5 amperes per conductor. Okay, what is the total armature current in amperes? So, pag sinabing total current, syempre, okay, ating IT, equal yan guys kay, ano, the number of parallel paths multiply by, ano, current per path. Kaso baka, ano, misinterpret nyo yun na armature eh, no? Okay? So, ano lang tayo, no? Times the current, okay, per path. Okay? Yung iba, ginagawa dyan I per A. Okay? Siyempre, A times I per A is total current na. Okay? Ayan. Since tayo ay naka-lap-wound and duplex, that means our M is 2. Okay? Then meron tayong purple, so P is 4. Okay? Therefore, yung ating number of parallel paths is 2 times 4. So, meron tayong 8 parallel paths na. Okay? So, siyempre, di ko na drawing yan. No? Meron kang 8 na nakaparallel. Okay? Then, kada path guys na merong number of coils. Okay? Depende yan siyempre sa ano mo, number of slots, the number of turns per ano, per coil. Okay? Kung 1 turn lang siya, kung 2 turns na. Depende sa ano, sa problem. Basta ang kailangan natin dito guys, since given naman si current per path, okay, is the total number of parallel paths. Okay? So that means our total current is 8 paths times the current per path na 5 ampere. So the answer is Okay, 40 amperes na. Okay, letter D. Okay? Next question, number 3. A 4-pole DC generator has 400 conductors in its simplex wave-wound armature. With a flux of 0.02 Weber per pole, the voltage generated by the armature is 213.33 volts. Okay, uh, find the generator speed in RPM. Okay, so always remember guys no, yung formula for the E generated. Same lang guys ha, yung generated voltage is the same lang yung maging formula mo for E-back or the back EMF no. Okay? Ayan, so ano nga ba yung formula for the generated voltage no, or the EMF okay equation na tinatawag natin. Okay? Iba ang sabi pounds no, pounds 60A. So EG guys na, EG is equal to pounds. So number of poles, the flux per pole, the speed in RPM, and Z. Okay? Kaysa yung Z dyan is the number of active conductors. Okay? Baka kasi may andyan, may namali na. Okay? Kasi minsan guys, no, yung pagkaka-state ng problem is hindi naka-indicate yung number of conductors. Minsan kasi nakalagay the number of turns. Tapos meron pang meron pang number of conductors per slot, mga ganun. Okay? Always make sure na yung ilagay mo kay Zay is yung number of active conductors. Okay? Kasi halimbawa guys, no, sa isang turn, diba ito yung ating one turn coil. Tapos dyan yung slot na. Okay? Okay, ito guys, yung ating itong buo na to, buo na yan yung ating, okay, one turn, okay, coil. Okay? Pag yan, pag dalawang turns, ibig sabihin yan, parang ganito yan. Okay? Babalik dito. Yan. Pag 2 turns na. Then, sa ay, mali na. Okay, so let's say merong spacing na. Yan guys na. Okay? So, dapat dyan, alam nyo lang kung ano yung tinatawag dyan na active conductors na. Okay? Ito guys na nakaparallel. Okay? Ito. Itong dalawa. Yung tinatawag na active conductors na. So, dyan lang guys magkakaroon ng induced EMF na. Okay? Ganun guys kasimple. Dito, so meron tayong dalawang conductor guys na per turn. Okay? Yan, pag 2 turns, so siyempre meron kang 4 na conductors. Alright? So, minsan kasi ganyan pagkaka-state. Hindi yung yung usual na there is 72 slots and merong 3 conductors per slot. So, you just multiply, di ba? The number slot by the conductor per slot. Dito naman pag given yung number of turns, so i-multiply pa ng 2 para makuha mo yung total number of active conductors. So anyway, given naman lahat guys na meron tayong meron tayong P, meron tayong J, okay, naka-simplex wave-bound. So that means our A is 2 times M, okay, or 2 times 1 na lang yan na with the flux per pole, ito yung ating okay, P, and meron tayong EG na 213.33. Okay? So na lang to guys no, direct sub, di ba? Okay, 200 ay mag-blue. Okay? 213.33 volts equal kay number of poles okay, flux per pole so 0.02 okay, yung ating N. Okay, number of conductors 400 tapos over 60 okay, times number of parallel paths no, so 2M or 2 times 1. Okay, times 2 times 1. Yan, solve for N. Pwede ka dyan guys mag-shift solve no, kung tinatamad ka mag-isolate na. Okay, diba lang yan ng 213.33 times 60 times 2 times 1 over 4 times 0.02 times 400. Okay? Ano lalabas diyan? Ano ang lalabas diyan? 213.33 times 60 times 2 over 4 times 0.02 times 400. Okay? 799.9875. Okay, approximately this is 800 RPM. Okay? 800 RPM guys is letter A. Question. Okay, so wala. Next problem tayo guys na number 4. Number 4. Okay, when a DC generator is run at 1080 RPM, the generated voltage or EMF is 200 volt. Okay, so let's say meron tayong N1, okay, na 1080. Okay, then the corresponding EMF is 207. Okay, now find the generated EMF in volts. So find E2 daw guys, no? E2. Yan. When the speed or if the speed is increased to 1,200, okay, RPM. Okay, while the flux is kept constant. Okay, di ba guys kanina meron tayong formula for the EG. Okay, equal to P flux and J. So para alam nyo guys kung saan galing yung formula. No? Pag nalimutan nyo, bakit nga ba ano siya directly proportional sa ganito ganyan. Okay, kasi syempre, parang ano yan, meron pinanggalingan yan na 60A. Okay? Guys, na pag same machine, ibig sabihin, hindi mo babaguhin yung ano niya, yung physical, ano niya, di ba, appearance na, okay? Kung ano mo yun nandun, yung material niya. So, ano yung mga ano, nagdedepende sa material niya, okay? Yung P, okay, number of poles, number of conductors, and then number of parallel paths na. Okay, then yung 60. So, iwalay mo lang yan, yung P, J, and 60A. Okay? Then, dito guys, yung ating N flux. Okay? Ito guys, no, pwede mo siyang gawing constant muna, no? So, K. Okay? So, that means our EG na ay magiging K, okay, N flux. So, yung ating EG guys is directly kay product o directly kay N kay flux. Okay? So, in general guys, na pag gusto mo relate ng dalawang condition, okay? Dito, so meron kang E2, 'di ba? Equal kay K N2 kay flux 2. Then iwan mo naman is equal kay K N1 then flux 1. Then i-divide mo yung dalawa. Siyempre pag nag-divide ka, cancel yung constant, 'di ba? So what you really get, okay? Yung common formula ng E2 over E1 equal to N2 flux 2, okay, N1 flux 1. Okay. So for our problem guys, no, it is stated that flux is constant. Pag flux is constant, that means yung ating flux 1 is equal kay flux 2. Okay? Pag equal yan guys, no, ano mangyari dito? Nagka-cancel itong flux 1 at flux 2. Okay, so what will remain is yung E2 natin guys over E1 is equal na lang kay N2 over N1. Okay? Then if you want to solve for E2, pwede ka mag-solve or pwede mo siya i-write, no? E2 is equal to E1 times N2 over N1. E1 mo guys is 207 multiplied by N2 is 1,200 RPM over 1080 RPM. Okay, so what is our E2? Okay, 207 times 1,200 divided by 1080. Okay, so 230 volts. Okay? letter D. Okay, any question, guys? Is it clear or is it clear?
Sir, it's me.
All clear, sir.
Yes, good evening, ano, Miss Marika.
Sir, ito lang. Kayo po ay yung unang
Di ko nakuha. Ano ulit yan?
yung coil po ay yung pag-ikot po ng wire. Tapos yung slot po, yun yung pinapasukan ng wire.
Tama, tama.
Sir, ano to?
Diba, ano, yung sa may, ano, yan. Meron dyan mga space eh. Ayan pa kasi drawing dito na. Okay? Hindi yan. Yun yung ating slot eh. Diyan mo iikot yung mga wire. Okay? Tapos depending on the type ng wounding, so pwedeng lap. Pag lap kasi, kabilaan yan eh. Pag wave, hindi. Okay? Yan. So, dyan in-indicate kung ilang conductor yung magkakasya.
Ah, ay, sir, ano po kapag sinabing two-layer loop coil? Ano pong ibig sabihin
Two
nun?
layer. So, parang ano siya? Two layer loop coil.
Two-layer loop coil po.
Two layer lap coil. Di ano, ito.
Opo.
Kanina sinabi ko, two layer na yun eh. Kung lap coil, di kung ano, kung depende kung ano eh, kung ano sinasabi diyan eh, kung sa mismong slot or yung mismong coil. Eh kung coil ang sinabi, parang meron kang two turns. Two layer lap coil. Di ano, yun nga, no, kada slot mo meron kang two conductors and then nakalap wound naman siya. So, ang ano lang, maging difference lang is yung number of parallel paths. Yun lang yan Miss Marika na. Okay na ba?
Opo, sir. Thank you.
Okay, next, number 5. Okay, medyo ano pasensya ano sa pagkakasunod na problem Hindi ko pa inayos na. So, I think nag-jump to kagad sa ano eh, mamaya sa may sa efficiency and power loss. Anyway, na. Okay, number 5, the no load voltage of 50 kilowatt. Okay, 220 volts shunt generator in the MSU lab is 230 volts and rated load voltage is 220 volts na. Yung kanyang ano guys na no load, ibig sabihin na okay, pag wala tayong nilagay sa ano sa terminal natin, so the EG is 232. Okay guys, no, bababa yan when there is a load, di ba? Okay. Kapag guys na pag may load, ibig sabihin, kailangan ano, bababa yung ano mo, yung speed, di ba? So para maano mo yun, ma-achieve mo yung 232, no, kailangan bilisan yung ikot ng ano mo, ng generator. Na. Anyway, no. So the armature resistance is including the brushes is 0.026 ohms and the shunt field resistance is 52 ohms. What is the induced electromagnetic force at rated voltage na? Okay? So yung ano niyan, circuit diagram na napakasimple lang na. Okay? Shunt generator ibig sabihin yung ating field winding is naka-parallel na. Okay? So let's say dito yung ating armature. And then dito yung ating field. Yan. Ito yung papunta kay load. So, diyan mo guys ilagay yung ating terminal voltage na BT kay 220. Okay? So, kung ito yung ating plus minus EG, okay, ang ating armature current that direction ng IA, this is our RA. Okay? Yung field natin, syempre, ay napasok yung shunt current or field current. This is our R shunt. Ayan na. Okay, pinapahanap guys yung um, yung EG. No? Okay, ito. So, pag given guys yung load, no, meron ditong load. Okay, na may arrow to ng arrow. To load side yan. No? Okay. Meron tayong load na 50 kilowatts. Okay. At 220 volt. Yan. So, syempre, the generator is supplying current to the load na. So, this is our IL. Na. Okay. Pag given guys yung itong ganito, pagkakasabi dyan. Okay. Lagi yan delivered sa load. No? So, yan yung mo, PL or payload na. Okay. So, pag yan yung payload mo, pwede mo na makuha yung IL. Now, we know that PL, syempre, is equal kay terminal voltage na times the load current na, or IL is equal to P load over terminal voltage na. Okay, so 50 kilowatts or 50 times 10 raised to 3 na over 220. Okay, ilan to? 50k over 220 is 227.27. Okay? Kung gusto nyo guys mag-store, walang problema na. Okay? This just, formality ng solution na. Yung nakita nyo kaysa isa. Okay? Pwede mo siya ilagay kay A. Kung ayaw mo magsulat, di ba? Dito pa lang, kung kinalcule mo yan, ilagay mo siya kay A. Okay? Pag meron ka ng IL, okay, di ba? Pag generator, yung ating armature current is the sum of the load current and then the shunt current, shunt or the field current na. And the field current, syempre, okay, I shunt natin guys is equal kay, kung shunt motor tayo, no, di tayo compound, no, okay, long shunt or short shunt, the I shunt is equal kay B shunt and R shunt. Kung simple shunt lang tayo, the voltage na sa field winding is the same lang kay terminal voltage na. So this is BT over R shunt. Okay? So 220 volts over 52 ohms. Okay yan. Pwede mo siya ilagay naman kay kay B. Okay, so 4.23. So therefore, okay, yung ating armature current na is equal kay 227.27 plus 4.23. 227.27 plus 4.23 na. Okay, 231.5. 231.5. Okay, ampere. Bakit volts to? Ano ba yan? Ampere na. Okay? Ayan. Then, anong tawag guys, no? Basic circuit, di ba? So, kung meron ka ng dyan, kuryente na dadaan na EG guys, na equal lang yan kay the terminal plus yung drop sa armature. Okay? So, EG is equal kay terminal plus kay R armature times IA. Okay? Terminal mo is 220 plus IA is 231.5. RA is 0.026 ohm. Okay? Ayan na. So, 220 plus 231.5 times 0.026. Okay, 226.02 na. 226.02 okay, volts. Yan, letter B. Okay? Pagkabasado mo na yan, di lang yan. Saan na yan? Diba sabi ko kanina, store na lang yan, no? Okay? 50k over 220, store mo kay A. Tapos yung 220/52 start mo kay B. Okay. So 220 plus yung armature mo. So A plus B. Diba? Times 0.026. Okay. 226.02 na. Okay, question? Nakuha ba? Okay, so if there is no question, so we proceed to the next number. Okay, number 6. Okay, 230 volt shunt generator has an armature circuit resistance of 0.05 ohm and a shunt field resistance of 57.5 ohms. Okay, when the generator operates at rated voltage, it has a total core and mechanical losses of 1,880 watts. Okay, at what load does the generator operate? Nagdidigay ako so as to achieve the maximum efficiency. Okay, guys tandaan pag sinabing maximum efficiency na, okay, at max, okay, efficiency, okay, always remember na yung ating variable losses is equal kay constant losses. Okay, constant losses. Baka sige ma-confuse kayo na ano siya, yung copper loss equal kay core loss. Transformer yun guys. Okay, kasi guys sa machines merong copper loss na variable and meron ding copper loss na constant. Okay, ibig sabihin ng guys kahit anong load lagay mo doon, kahit wala siyang load meron siyang constant copper loss and meron ding variable na copper loss Kaya sa moving machine ang lagi niyong tandaan, variable loss dapat equal kay constant losses at maximum efficiency. Okay? Kasi pag sinabing constant loss siyempre hindi siyang bago at any load. Okay? So, yung constant loss guys, siya palagi pinakamahaba. Kasi 'di ba pag variable loss, okay, it is always proportional sa square ng load. I squared times ng resistance. Okay? So, mas malaki siya palagi kay constant losses. So, kailan guys lilit ang efficiency mo? Siyempre pag lumit yung yung losses. Diba? Kasi nga 'di ba, we know that the efficiency is equal to P out or P load over P out plus P loss. Okay, times 100%. Okay? So, liliit itong expression na yan if the denominator becomes smaller. Okay? Liliit lang yan siyempre if the losses is smaller. Okay, that is the variable losses equal kay constant losses. Guys, wag niyo tandaan, wag niyo gagamitin yung yung I is equal to the square root ng constant losses over ng RA. Bakit guys Bakit di niyo pwedeng gamitin yan? Okay. Kaya nagkaroon ng ganyan na formula guys kasi nga ito yung ito yung isang assumption Okay, pwede kasi ito yung problem. Walang given na field. Okay, resistance. Pag walang given na field na resistance, you assume that the I load is approximately equal kay I armature. Kaya maging ganyan siya. 'Di ba? Eto guys ito niya. Tayo shunt generator. Okay, so ito yung ating circuit diagram Ito yung ating field. Okay, yung ating armature, resistance Then yung sa AG wait lang. Okay? Basta ito yung punta kay load Ito yung ating terminal voltage kay BT. Yung ating RA. Ito yung R shunt. Okay? Plus minus. Dito guys yung plus ha, dito yung minus na. Okay? EG na, EG. Ayan. Wait lang. Nangawit ako, no? Ayan, di ba guys, pag shunt, hindi magbabago yung ating armature current na. Okay? Armature current. So, pag shunt tayo, generator, ano yung variable mo dyan? Ito lang guys, no? Ang dadaan dito guys, is yung ating, ay shunt sa akin. Ay shunt, no? Ito yung armature. Ika siya. Ay armature. Okay? Yung variable natin guys is yung sa armature lang. Kaya IA squared times RA. And then yung ating constant losses, okay? Yung loss sa shunt, okay? Copper loss sa shunt, so that is I squared ng shunt and then R ng shunt. Okay, plus yung mechanical losses, okay? Total core and mechanical losses, okay? Pag core, yan yung ano mo, yung hysteresis and eddy current, di ba? Pag mechanical naman, yung friction and winding loss, di ba? So, let's say W sub C. Ayan. So, gaya ng sabi ko kanina, pag hindi in-state yung shunt field resistance or field circuit, okay, ito mawala to. Kaya ito yung guys lalabas. Okay, na formula for the I. Okay? Kasi guys na pinapahanap yung load eh. Anong load daw? Okay? Yung output dito, yung PL natin. Okay? Thus, the generator operates so to achieve the maximum efficiency. Na. Ayan. Since binigay guys yung ating field circuit resistance, so you will not neglect that. Kaya dapat idagdag mo siya sa constant losses. Okay ba guys? Okay? So, dito tayo. Ito yung sa formula na. Okay, so since kailangan dito yung I shunt, okay, let's solve first the shunt current na. I shunt is equal kay B shunt or terminal voltage na over ng R shunt. Okay? Nasundan ba? Dito kasi sa MS Teams di ko nakikita kung meron thumbs up or not. No? Sa ibang ano kasi meron ganun thumbs up. Okay, VT is equal to 230 over 57.5 na. Okay? Medyo pasensya kung medyo marami akong sinasabi na 230 over 57.5 is 4 amperes na. Okay? So using the formula na, okay, at maximum efficiency, yan, meron tayong IA squared. Wait lang na. Siguro, pwede na. So, kunin natin to na. Okay? IA squared. Ano yung ating RA? Okay, 0.05. Okay, so 0.05 equal to I shunt squared. So, 4 squared times, ano yung ating R shunt? 57.5. Okay, plus yung ating constant losses, total core and mechanical losses na 1,880 watts. Pwede ka namang shift solve na IA is equal to what? Okay? So, let me show you. No? Let me show you the way. Dapat naka mode 1. Alpha x squared times 0.05. Actually, kahit di ka na dyan mag-shift solve eh. Pwede na yan Pero, syempre kayo, ang gusto nyo palagi is shift solve. Plus 1 x 0. Okay? Kasi nga, malapit ako sa negative. Pero pag ganito, malapit ako sa positive na, let's say 100 na. Yan. Yung positive bibigay. Di ba? 236.64. 236.64 ampere. Okay, since yung ating IA is equal to I load. Okay, kailangan mo dyan guys yung I load. No? Okay, para makuha yung PL. Okay, plus I shunt. Okay, that means our I load is equal to IA kay minus I shunt. So, yung 236.64, mag-minus ko lang ng 4. Okay? So, IL is 232.64. Okay, ampere. So therefore, our PL, okay, na terminal voltage times IL is simply equal to 230 volt multiplied by 232.64. Okay? Ayan, so yung kanina, x minus 4 times 230. Okay? 53,507. PL is 53,507 ba yun? Ik na pala, ik na. 508 na watts. Kung gusto mo siya gawing kilowatts, divide mo na 1,000. Okay? Or 53, okay, 0.51. Okay? Kilowatts. Okay? Letter B, guys. Diba? Napakasimple lang. Ah. Okay? Question. Okay, walang tanong? Okay, so kung clear naman guys, so proceed tayo sa next problem na number 7. O gusto niyo ano muna, no, short break na, 5 minutes break na. Hihinga muna. Okay? Okay, short break lang guys na. So 5 minutes lang. Ano lang ako, tubig and konting snack na. Okay? Be right back.
Recording stopped.
Alright, so back to the ball game.
Recording in progress.
Okay, number 7. A 30 kilowatt series generator has an efficiency of 88% when operating at rated load. Okay, so meron tayong um, ah, okay, P ng load guys na. Basta binanggit guys yung ano yung power na okay. Sa ganitong problem ng mga DC generator na understood it is always the delivered power na. So P ng load. No? Okay, 30 kilowatts. So ito na rin guys yung ating magiging P out na. Okay? Output power. Okay, meron tayong efficiency. Efficiency na 88%. Yan. At rated load. Siyempre, no? At rated load. Now, if the stray power loss is 50% of the full load losses, okay? Stray daw guys is 15% okay, ng total losses. Okay? Calculate the maximum efficiency of the generator. Okay guys, ganito Okay. Siyempre guys na pag nag-vary ang load mo, okay, yung maging output dito na hindi na 30 kilowatts. Okay? Tandaan na there is a certain percent of loading, okay, sa maximum efficiency. Hindi naman porket ano guys na maximum efficiency, yung magiging output mo is also 30 kilowatts, no? Kasi guys, no, siyempre, 'di ba yung ating copper loss is square ng load. Okay? So, pag bumaba yung copper loss mo o yung variable loss mo, bababa rin yung ano mo, yung power delivered. Okay? So, yun yung magiging common mistake ng solver. No? Yung may limutan niya kung anong certain loading na that you will achieve the maximum efficiency. Okay? So, bago yon syempre, since we need the maximum efficiency, okay, we need to find out no, yung mga loss dito na stray, yung full losses, and since we need the percent loading, okay, we also need the what? The full load, copper loss. Okay? Ayan. Now, kung given guys yung output natin, how do we solve for the input power? Okay? Diba yung ating efficiency is equal to P out over P in. Okay? Kung gusto mo guys rekta sa P losses, pwede naman ganito. Wait lang. Times 100%. Diba guys yung P in mo, yan ay sum ng output power and okay, losses. Okay, P out. Na, times 100%. Okay, ano guys yung ating efficiency at rated load? So, meron tayong 88%. Okay? Equal to P out. P out is 30 kilowatts. Okay? 30 times 10 raised to 3 na over 30 times 10 raised to 3 plus P loss. Okay? Guys, na para makita nyo kung paano kami solve no, dun sa may calculator. Ganito yan guys na. So, yung P loss, ini-x namin yan, di ba? Okay, so times 100%. Okay? Solve natin guys no. So, yung P loss, kaya mo siyang x. Ano yung P loss dito? Okay, where's my calculator? And dito na. Okay. Okay, 88. Okay mo lang guys, ano 0.88 no? 0.88 equals 30k over 30k plus x. Okay, ito yung total losses. 4,090.91. Okay? 4,090.91 watts. Okay? And it is stated that, okay, yung ating P stray o yung constant losses guys ay equal kay 15% ng P loss. Okay? So, 15% of X na kanina. Ng 409 0.91. So, yung ating P stray ay okay 0.50 ng X. Diba? So, 613.6464 So, 613.64, okay, watts. Okay? Kung may stray, siyempre, 'di ba 'pag stray yan yung ano mo, core loss. So, we also need the ano, P core, P copper. Okay? P copper loss. Okay? Copper losses. Okay? Yung ating PCU at full load. So, guys, yung PCU at full load. Ibig sabihin guys na bababa to. Bababa pa yung ano mo, yung copper loss, no? Okay? Pag binaba mo siyempre yung load mo, no? Okay, PCU. Okay? Siguro PCU FL, no? Kung ang stray mo guys ay 15%, that means yung tira, okay, which is 85% na, okay, ng ating P losses. Yun yung ating tawag yan, copper losses, no, at full load. 85% ng 4090.91. Okay, so our PCU full load is equal to, kanina, gawin mo lang 85 to. Okay, 3477.27. 3477.27. Okay, watts. Okay? Eto kailan guys magkakaroon ng ano, ng maximum efficiency? Okay, series generator. Pag series generator, okay, yung armature mo tsaka series field naka-series. Siyempre, no? So, ibig sabihin guys, no, yung losses sa field winding is also variable. Okay? Itong copper loss guys, no, ito na yung ating variable losses. Okay? Variable losses. Ayan. Ano guys, sum siya ng ano, ng power sa armature. Okay, then sa series field. Okay? Pero di natin kaya guys kailangan yan. Ang kailangan natin guys, no, is yung equality, no? Okay? Kasi 'di ba at maximum efficiency, okay, yung ating ito lang guys applicable to lang sa ano, sa series generator. Okay? Yung copper loss mo na ano, na total ng armature and series field. Okay? Pag shunt, nasa kabila guys yung ano mo, yung losses, yung copper loss ng field winding. Kasama siya ng stray loss. Okay? Nakuha niyo ba? Okay? Baka kasi ano pagsamahin niyo palagi yung ano, yung mga lahat ng resistance, no? Depende kayo sa connection, no? Ng series, ng field winding kung naka-series or parallel or kung magbabari siya sa load na. Okay? So, dito, at max efficiency, so yung ating P copper loss at full load must be equal to, okay, at full load must be equal to, no, at X load, no, okay, at X load, okay, must be equal to, okay, P stray. Okay? Kasi ganito yan, syempre, yung magiging max efficiency mo is equal kay P load, okay, at X loading over P ng load over X ng loading plus, ano, kung yung copper loss mo ay, o yung variable mo ay magiging equal kay constant losses, na mangyari guys na magiging twice ng stray losses. Okay? Times 100%. Okay, 100%. And, okay, or where yung ating ano guys, PL at X loading. Ibig sabihin niyan guys, no, yan yung ating X times yung P load natin at full load. Okay? Yung rated load. Ako niya ba? Dito yung ano yung 30 kilowatts mag-iiba yan guys kasi nga magbabago yung ano mo, yung ano, yung copper loss. No, bumaba. Ibig sabihin, bababa rin yung ano mo, yung power delivered, no? Okay? So, paano guys kunin yung X load? Okay, yung X loading. Kunin mo yan guys sa may copper loss at full load tsaka stray losses na. Okay? Okay, ganito guys no? 'Di ba, yung copper loss sa transformer niyo kung naalala niyo 'to na, Okay, 'di ba guys yung, copper loss, okay, at X load is equal to 'di ba yung loss guys 'no, is square ng load. Okay? So that is X squared na times P ng copper loss at full load. Kaso 'no, at maximum efficiency 'di ba yung copper loss mo at full load is equal kay ano, P stray or core loss 'no. Yan, X squared over PCU at full load. So, yung ating guys loading 'no, at maximum efficiency. Ito guys yung loading 'no, loading. Okay, kung what percent ba o what fraction of the ano, rated load 'no, magkakaroon ng maximum efficiency. Okay, so square root ng okay, P stray and then PCU at full load. Okay, ano guys yung ating P stray? 613.64. Yung ating PCU at full load is ulit yun? 3477.27. 3477.27. Okay, approximately this is equal to 613.64 over 3477.27 is approximately 0.42. Okay? Ibig sabihin niyan guys na magkakaroon ng maximum efficiency okay, when the loading is 42% na or 0.42 or 42%. So meaning our PL at X load okay is equal to 0.42 ng ating rated load na 30 kilowatts. Okay? Times 10 raised to 3. Okay? It follows that our maximum efficiency okay is equal to 0.42 times 30K. Ako ba guys? Nasundan ba? 0.42 times 30K. Okay, plus twice ng stray no, 613.64 times 100%. Okay? Okay. Wait lang na. Square root ng 0.15 saka 0.85 di ba? Yan yung ano mo, yung loading na. Okay? Yan, answer times 30K over answer times 30K. Okay, plus twice ng ano to? Ng stray na 0.15. Ito na, twice ng 613.64. Okay, times 100. Yan, so 91.12 no, or 91.13. Okay, pero kung ginamit mo guys yung 0.42 lang, no, 0.42 times 30K, K, 0.42 times 30K, plus twice ng 613.64. Okay, times 100. 91.12. 91.12%. Kaya to guys, no, halimbawa, nalimutan nyo to gamitin. Okay? Lalabas yung sagot dyan. Lalabas yung sagot. Ito guys, oh. Kung nalimutan nyo, alam nyo lang na twice yung power. Pero nalimutan nyo yung loading. Okay? Lalabas yung sagot dyan guys, no? Kaya 96.06 ating mayroon dito eh. 96. Ay, ano yung ano, choices? Wala. Yung choices ng number 7, di nakopya. Number 7. Nasa next page. 6. Kulay 96 na. Meron dito yung ano, wait lang. Iyan mo na. Basta ano, meron dito ang choices na ganito. Okay. Paano nga lumabas yung isang choice dito? Palabas ko to yung ano yun, 90.43. Sana dito. Alam ko na kung saan lalabas yung ano, 90.43. Ano guys, ang nagamit guys is ano, instead na 3477, ang nagamit is 4090 as copper loss. Total copper loss, no? Eh, 'di ba yung ano, yung 4090, sum yan ng ano, ng copper losses and stray losses. At tingnan niyo guys, papakita ko, okey. So, instead na 0.42 ang nagawa guys is i-close ko muna yan, ang nagawa is square root ng 613.64/4, 090.91. Ito guys ang nagamit, okey, 0.387, okey. Lalagay ko yan dito. So, answer times 90.45. Okey, lumabas yung ano, yung isang sagot na 'pag namali ka ng gamit ng ano, ng given. Okey? So, kailangan guys alam yung ano, yung tamang ilalagay sa ano, sa formula na. Okey? Question. May tanong ba? Okey, kung, walang tanong guys, let's proceed to the next problem. Okay, number 8. Okay, number 8, two DC shunt generators 1 and 2 are connected in parallel, supplying 120 amperes to a common load. Generator 1 has a no load voltage of 450 volts and a full load voltage of 375 volts. Okay? At 80 amperes. While generator 2 has a no load voltage of 475 volts and um a full load voltage of 375 volts at 100 amperes. Okay? Assuming that the external characteristics curves of both machines to be straight lines, okay, find the current delivered by generator 2 in amperes. Okay? So, syempre guys, 'di ba, pag generator, okay? Pag tumaas ang load, ibig sabihin nun, okay? Usually guys na dapat yung terminal voltage syempre is delete na. Okay? With the increase, basta may load increase, tataas yung ano mo, yung kuryente, 'di ba? Saan na 'yun? Okay, so paano nga ba atakihin guys yung ganitong problem wherein meron tayong um, ah, parallel generators, no? Wherein the characteristics are both straight lines. Okay? So before that, no, okay, kailangan natin guys na malaman kung ano yung relationship, okay, between the increase in the voltage, okay, or the busbar voltage and then the current, no, delivered by each generator. So baba muna tayo dito. Okay, so ganito yan, ito yung ano, axis natin for the, ito na lang, wala, double arrow. Baliktad na. Ayun ko. Pero, papunta doon pala muna, no? Dito muna. Napili. Dito muna. Dito pang. Ayan. So, ito yung ating I. Okay. Generator. Okay. Then, dito yung ating voltage na. Okay. So, let's say dito yung ating no load voltage na. Pag no load voltage, syempre, the load current, no? Load current to guys, The load current, or the delivered current is 0 na. And then, let's say dito naman yung full load voltage na. Of course, 'di ba, pag nagkaroon ng load, bababa yung ano mo, yung ah, voltage na, okay, between the terminals. So, dito yung ating terminal voltage or the rated voltage na. Okay, this is the voltage at full load. Ito naman yung voltage at full load. Ito naman guys yung katapat niya. So, yung I at full load. Masabi sa problem na, okay, length, ano, yung external characteristics. Pag sinabing external characteristics, yung relationship between ano bang external? Yung mapunta sa load. Yung ay nasa load na mismo. Yung terminal voltage and then the load current, di ba? Okay, so ito yan. Okay, straight line na. Bari meron kang dalawang points tapos connect mo lang. Yan. Okay. So ngayon, pag nagkaroon ng ano, ah decrease no in the load in the load current na okay. Let's say dito na tayo na yan. Yung ating I new load current. Magkakaroon tayo guys ng bagong okay voltage na. Okay? So from full load to the new voltage na magkaroon tayo ng change in the okay bus bar voltage na. Ito yung ating delta B. Ito yung ating B new. Yan. Okay? Then ito yung ating change sa current na delta I. Yan na. So guys, ang kailangan dito guys na is yung ratio. Pag mag-solve guys ng ano ng parallel generator with given external characteristics na. Okay? Dito na lang guys to. So by ratio and proportion, bali meron tayong delta B over delta I. Okay? Ano yung delta B mo diyan? Okay, same siya ng ano? Same siya ng delta B, same siya ng BNL minus BFL. Okay? BNL minus BFL. Okay? Tapos, ano yung kaparas niya? Di ba, smaller triangle and the bigger triangle. Okay? So, the difference over ng ito is I full load. Okay. Pwede na ba to? I think pwede na yan guys, no? Hindi ko na guys nilagay yung voltage regulation kasi baka nandito kayo sa ano sa formula dito pag mayroong voltage regulation kasi sa books guys na mayroon nakalagay na 100. Okay? Na supposedly ang nakalagay guys ay over 100. Okay? Kasi naka-percent BR eh. Pag naka-percent BR, ibig sabihin mag over 100 ka para bumalik sa kanyang ratio na tamang ano, tamang value. Kasi pag naka-percent ibig sabihin nun, naka-multiply siya ng 100. Kaya yan sa formula dito naka-over 100. No? Kaya ito guys yung ano lang ituturo ko no. Okay? So delta B over delta I is the difference between the no load and full load and over the full load. Okay? Yan. So, ang bagay no, gusto mo kunin yung change in the current. Okay? That is equal to I full load over B no load. Okay, minus B full load. Okay. Diba guys na tayo? Parallel generator. Parallel generator. So, nari ano, yung ating G1. G1. Okay? Then, ito yung ating G2. G2. Ito yung ating RA, then R1, then R2. Pero, di naman yung kailangan guys eh. Okay, so meron tayong I ng G1, let's say I1. And then meron tayong okay, I2. Okay? Then, mag-supply tayo ng kuryente na. So, I load. Okay? So, basically guys, na I load mo, yung I load mo guys, is equal kay I1 plus I2. Ngayon guys, na bago syempre yung ano mo, yung load current mo. Okay? Ayan. Magkakaroon ng change na. Syempre sa load current na. Okay? So, magkaroon tayo ng bagong load current, let's say I new. Okay? So, similarly, magkakaroon ng bagong kuryente kay generator 1, I new 1 plus I new 2. Okay? Now, paano ko yung I new 1? Siyempre, yung I new 1 mo guys na equal kay yung ano mo, old na current sa generator 1 na supplied by generator 1 plus, okay, yung change in current na kay generator 1. Okay, similarly guys na yung ano mo, I new at second generator is the old supplied current plus the change in current kay generator 2. Okay? Ganyan lang guys na. So as you can see, wait lang. Patay. Na DC. Na ano, na nawala yung ako sound card. Okay? I forgot Delta B here na. Okay? Wait lang, lipat ko lang ako.
Recording stopped.
Check. Narinig ba ako?
Sir,
Nawala ng camera ko kasi ako'y kailangan na. Alam ko ng camera ko guys ha. Nag-underbolt eh. Nag-underbolt yung ano ko. Yung sound card. Pupunutin ko yung ano. Tanga. Ayan, no.
Recording in progress.
Where's my pen? Nalagay yung pen ko. Silalim. Puting muna guys. Ayun, na. Okay? So, ganyan guys gagawin. Bale, kukunin mo yung IA new 1, ay yung Delta IA1, tsaka Delta IA2 dito sa formula na yan, no? Okay? So, let's start now solving number 8. Ito guys, no, hindi siya applicable pag series generator. Why? Okay, bakit di siya pwede pag sa series generator? Kasi guys, na pag series generator, syempre, hindi na siya, hindi na siya straight line. Okay? You cannot use anymore the, ratio and proportion or similar triangles, no? Okay? 'Yan, kaya ito, make sure na ano, pang ano lang 'yan, pang, shunt generator. Okay, so tayo konti, para maximize. Ayan, okay. So, meron tayong, G1 muna 'no, G1. Okay, let us calculate yung magiging, delta I ng G1. Okay? So, 'pag delta I ng G1, ano yung nasa formula guys? That is, okay, I ng, I full load, okay, over, ah, okay, B no load minus B full load, okay? Ah, ng siyempre ng 1, okay, ng G1 na, times delta B. Guys 'no, yung change sa bus bar ng ano, ng, G1 ay same lang sa ano, sa magiging bus bar, sa change ng bus bar sa generator 2 kasi nga naka-parallel tayo 'no, okey? Aha. So, equal kay ano yung full load ng ano, ng G1, 80 ampere over, um, yung no load ng, G1 is 450. Okay, minus, 375. Okay, then, delta B na. Ayan, so ilan 'yan? 80 over 450 minus 375. So, 16 over 15 over 15. Okay, ng delta B. Okay, for G2 naman guys, maging 62 'no, G2. Yung ating delta I ng, G2 is, siyempre yung IFL over V no load minus B full load, okay, ng G2, okay, times, delta B, okay. Yung change sa bus bar voltage na, full load natin is 100 na, okay, ito. Then no load mo 475, full load 375 na. 475 minus 375, okay, times, delta B na. 475 minus 375 guys is 100. So, 100 over 100 is 1. So, delta B lang 'to. Okay? Dito guys ibig sabihin, okay, meron tayong new, okay, delivered current kay 1. So, that is what? 'Di ba, yung ating, old, okay, 80 ampere plus yung change sa, current natin na current in 1. So, 80 over plus, 80 plus, 16 over 15 ng delta T. Okay, dito naman guys 'no, meron tayong new delivered current na, okay, kay, generator 2. So, 'di ba yung ano mo, yung, full load mo is 100. Okay, plus, yung ating delta I 2. So, 100 plus, anong delta ito mo? Delta B na lang guys 'no. Okay, equal kay delta B. Numerically equal kay delta B na, sabihin nun. Okay, since, um, okay, kailangan guys mag-deliver ng ano, ilang, load natin? 120. Actually guys na yung ano diyan, dapat maging minus yan, eh, minus, minus. Pero siyempre, usually ano tayo puro plus. Basta tignan niyo, 120 yan 'di ba? Ito 80, 100. So, ibig sabihin magkakaroon ng decrease in the current na, okay? So, mamaya makukuha mo diyan na busbar voltage 'no, change sa busbar is negative na, okay? Since yung ating, current, delivered is, 120 ampere na, okay. So, ito yung magiging ano natin, magiging sum ng, new delivered currents na I new 1 and I new, okay, 2. So, 120 equal to ano yung I new 1 mo? 80 plus 16 over 15, okay, delta B. Yan, plus yung I new 2, 100 plus delta B, okay. Yung delta B guys 'no, gawin mo siyang x, Okay, gawin mo siyang X. Para magamit mo yung shift solve. So, upon using shift solve, ano yung ating magiging delta P? Okay? Ito na. Calculator ulit. Okay? 120 equal to 80 plus 16 equal X divided by 15 plus 100 na plus recall X. Shift solve natin. So, X is negative 29.03. That means na delta B is negative 29.03 volts. Ibig sabihin guys na merong decrease na in the bus bar voltage na. Okay? Ayun. Now, ang pinapahanap, the load current, okay, delivered by, the current delivered by generator 2. Okay, so I knew 2. Okay? So, therefore, okay, yung ating I knew 2, okay, di ba, 100, okay, plus delta B. So, plus negative 29.03. Okay? O rin kanina, so 100, mag-plus ka lang ng kanina. Okay? So, 70.97, no? 70.97, ano to? Ampere naman. Or approximately 71 amperes. Okay? 71 amperes, guys, is letter C. Ayan. Letter C. Okay? Question. Question. Okay, next number. Number 9. Number 9. Okay, generator delivers a load through a pair of wires, now each of which has a resistance of 0.06 ohm. If the load voltage and power are 120 volt and 4.8 kilowatts respectively, walang comma. Okay? What is the power loss in the line wires? Okay? So, ano to guys na basic lang circuit na. Actually, pwede mo to guys ilagay sa sa DC circuit na problems na. Okay? So, meron tayong lines. So, merong resistance. Okay? Then, meron tayong load dito. So, rectangle na lang. Okay, for the load. Ayan. Let's say ito yung plus. Okay? Minus. Okay. So, yung load natin guys ay meron tayong 4.8 okay, kilowatt. Okay, at 120 volts. Ibig sabihin niyan guys, no, yung terminal voltage mo, okay, BT is 120 volts. Okay? Yung ating R ng line, no, R ng line, uy, mura ka na. R ng per line is 0.06 ohm. Sorry, ng R ng line dito. Okay? 0.06. So, basically guys, no, pag nakuha mo dyan yung current delivered, no, okay, yung ating I ng load. Okay, pwede mo na guys kunin yung losses na. Okay. Yung P sa kada line, P per line, okay, P per line is siyempre equal kay I load squared na times ng R ng line. Diba? So, yung ating total losses na, okay, losses ng line, okay, line losses, di siguro naka-word na lang na line losses, total line, okay, losses is twice kasi meron ka na lang wire, twice ng power per line. Okay, so magiging twice ng IL squared then R ng line. Since given yung ano mo, yung load with terminal voltage, no? Okay, we know that PL is equal to BT times IL. So meaning IL mo guys is PL over BT. Okay? 4.8 kilowatts or times 10 raised to 3 over 120 volts. Okay? Ilan yan guys? 4,800 divided by 120. So meron tayong 40 amperes. Okay? So therefore, yung ating magiging total line losses, dilag na. Ibig sabihin yan, punong-puno na ano ko. Okay, total line losses is twice ng 40 squared na times, okay, times R ng line natin guys is 0.06 ohm. Ayan. Okay, 2 times 40 squared times 0.06 is 192 watts. Okay. Okay, so 192 is letter B. Letter B. Alright. Question? Okay, next, number 10. Ito, nasa ano ko to, nasa YouTube ko to guys. Okay? Pero siyempre, ko pa rin. I-discuss ko pa rin na. Okay? Number 10, so two compound generators are connected in parallel. Okay, if generator A has a series field resistance of 0.0015 ohm and is adjusted to take 30% of the line load, while generator B with a series field resistance of 0.001 takes the remainder of the load. So yun yung 70%. Okay, what is the current flow in the equalizer when the load is 230 kilowatt at 230 volts? Okay, so parang ganito guys yung ating problem na gawin tayo ng circuit diagram. Okay, so yung ating generator 1, ito yung kanyang series field, tapos yung armature, medyo laki natin guys na. Okay, ito yung ating generator B, medyo laki ko guys na ang espasyo. Okay, tapos yung kanyang armature circuit, ayan. Then ito yung ating bus bar. Ayan. So meron tayo diyang terminal voltage na 230 volts. Okay, siyempre ito yung to load side. To load. Okay, plus minus. Okay, ito yung ating okay, EG ng A. Okay. Then dito yung ating EG ng B. Yan, plus minus na. Okay? A, B. Ito yung series field ng A. Series field ng B. Ayan. Then meron tayong load current na. Load current. Okay, so syempre, si generator mo meron siyang delivered, meron siyang armature current na IA, let's say. Then ito naman si B mo, meron siyang IB. Okay. So, naglalagay guys tayo ng ano, ng equalizer na para ma-compensate yung ating field circuit current, no? Okay, para ma-balance yan. Na siyempre, pag, ah, pag, di, tignan nyo, kasi 0.0015, 0.001, no? Kasi meron, ano eh, merong difference in the, ano, in the series field resistance. Okay, ibig sabihin nun, mas mataas yung magiging drop doon sa isa. Kunwari, same ano yan, same yung kanilang EG, no? So, pag may iba dyan na ano, series field, so, ibig sabihin, mas mataas yung drop dun sa isa. Okay? So, kung mas mataas ang drop dun sa isa, kailangan, ano, okay? Baba yung kurente ng sa mataas yung drop, no? Para mababa rin drop niya. Okay? So, to compensate that, na maglalagay tayo ng equalizer bar. Okay? The equalizer bar, no? So, ang assumption natin, um, yung magiging drop sa bus bar mo, sa equalizer bar is negligible. Okay, nilalagay guys yung ano, yung equalizer is sa part na bago makarating sa series field resistances. Okay? So, dito guys ilalagay yung equalizer bar. Bakit hindi siya naging pula? Control C. Dilag no. Okay, dito guys yung ating equalizer bar. Yan. Okay? Ay, nabura. Ano ba yan? Punong-puno na ako. Naglalag na. Hindi kasi dahil naka-open na sa akin eh. Apps. Yan na. Okay? So, ito yung ating equalizer bar. Na? Equalizer. Equals. The equalizer. Okay, bar. Ayan. Ang ganda guys kasi hindi ko pa alam kung ano yung maging direction ng equalizer current dito. Paano malalaman? Okay, kunin mo natin guys yung load current. Okay? Yung load current. Load current. Okay, of course, the load current IL is equal to the power delivered sa load over kay terminal voltage na. So, PL is 230 kilowatt over 230 volt. So, obviously, that is equal to 1,000 ampere. Okay? So, for the current, okay, delivered, okay, by each generator, okay, ang sabi sa problem, si A natin guys, no, okay, 30% ng line load. So, IA natin is 30% of IL. 30% ng 1,000, syempre, 300. Okay? Then, IB is the remaining. That is 70% na. Okay, ng IL. So, that is 700 amperes. Okay? So, mas malaki yung kay IB. Okay? So, ibig sabihin niyan guys na kailangan yung equals dito, current, no, is papunta sa ang direction guys. Kung mas malaki ito, syempre, mas mataas kung halimbawa kung same kung same let's say okay, kasi kung mas mataas to, ibig sabihin this is more potential than this point. So, the current will be coming from B, A. So, yung ating equalizer current, let's say I muna tayo na, I. Okay? So, dyan. Okay? Then, by KCL. Ano yung magiging kurente kay RA? Okay? Nag-enter yung I tsaka IA. So, syempre, palabas to. Okay? Parehas nag-enter, obviously, this is sum ng I and IA. Okay, unahin ko yung IA. Okay? IA plus I. Ako ba? And, syempre, papunta yan doon. Okay, palabas. So, this is plus and this is negative. Also, this is plus and this is negative. No? So, ngayon, papasok si IB, palabas si IA. Ito na syempre, di ba? Punta doon, palabas din. Okay? Palabas yung kurente dito na. Okay? Parehas palabas yung I tsaka yung kurente dito, ito papasok. So, yung I mo dito is the difference ng IB and I. Okay? Tama? This is IB minus I. Okay? Ngayon, paano makuha yung I diyan? Yung equalizer current. Okay, since the voltage na, okay, in the equalizer bar is negligible, no, pwede tayo guys dito mag KBL sa loop na yan. Let's say, maglagay tayo ng letters na violet na. A, ano baka makumbis ka dyan eh. Dito ko ilalagay yung A sa ano. Purihin mo naman, yan. A, B, okay, C, and D. Okay? Yan, by KBL guys. Kirchhoff's voltage law. Okay, at loop ABCDA. ABCDA. Okay? Meron lang dyan, drop guys na siyempre yung RA mo tsaka RB. Okay? So, starting from A, susundan mo yung direction ng loop. So, lumabas kay, lumabas kay negative. Okay? So, that is negative. Okay, ng IR natin. Dilag na, oh. Negative ng IR. Okay? Negative, anong I mo dyan guys? IA plus I times RA. Okay? BC wala. CD meron, no? Lumabas kay positive. So, plus yung IR dun sa RB. Okay? Yung voltage drop. Okay? So, that is IB minus I times RA na equal to, okay? So, sa loop, sum ng voltages, isang loop is 0. Okay? Lagay mo yung mga given. IA is, ngayon, 300 no? 300. Okay, plus I. Anong RA natin guys? Okay, series field ng A is 0.0015. No? So, times 0.0015 plus IB is 700 minus I. Okay, RB to RB. Buray mo. Yan, RB. Okay? RB natin guys is 0.001. 0.001 equal to 0. Then, shift solve na lang na. Okay? Negative 300 plus X times 0.0015 plus 700 minus X. Okay, times 0.001. Okay? 1. 0. Okay, so X is 100 or I is 100 amperes. Okay? So, the equalizer current guys is 100 amperes na letter B. Letter B. Alright? Okay, next problem. Siguro last muna, no? 9 na kasi. Okay, number, di, kaya pa siguro dalawa. Kasi, start 6:20. Okay, 10 minutes pa guys na 10 minutes. Number 11, a short shunt compound generator has an armature series field resistances of 0.04, 0.03, and 80 ohms respectively. That may comma dyan na Sir Lorenzo. The generator serves a 20 kilowatt 200 volt through a feeder with an equivalent resistance of 0.1 ohm. Okay? Solve for the power generated by the armature. Pag power generated by the armature, this is PG na. Okay? PG. Ang kailangan natin is PG. Ba't ganun? Violet saka ng blue. Okay, PG. Equal yan guys kay EG times I ng armature. So, basically guys 'no, you need the EG and IA. Dalawa guys yung kailangan mo makuha bago mo ma-solve si EG times IA 'no. Okay? Don't expect lagi guys na ano, napakasimple ng problem gaya ng kanina 'no, parang simple circuit lang. Actually ito rin naman, okay? Alam mo lang kung paano siya gawin, okay, then dapat alam mo guys 'no, yung circuit diagram 'pag short shunt. Okay, basta guys na 'pag short shunt, yung, yung series field mo is hindi naka-series kay, armature, dun siya naka-series kay load, okay? So, ganito yung circuit diagram guys 'no, circuit diagram. Okay? So, unahin ko i-drawing ang, busbar dito. Okay, tapos dito yung, series field. Okay, dito ko ilagay yung, okay, shunt field. Okay, 'di ba ang tayo short shunt 'no? Dito yung armature. Tapos meron tayong, failure with an equivalent resistance. 'Pag sinabi guys equivalent resistance, bale yan na yung dalawa na yan guys 'no, okay? Yan. Tapos ito yung ating, load side na, okay? Andiyan guys yung ating terminal voltage 'no, na ano, terminal voltage na 200 volts. Okay? Ito yung ating to load side. Okay, to load. Okay? Ito yung ating magiging kuryente sa load 'no, siyempre. I load. Okay? This is 0.1, tama? 0.1 ohm. And this is the series field. Meron tayong saan ang series? Armature series, yung pangalawa 'no, 0.03. Okay? So, meron tayong ditong total na ano, 0.13 ohm na naka-series kay load. Okay? Our R shunt guys is 80 ohms. 80. Okay? And ito yung ating I shunt. Okay? Ito naman yung ating I armature. Plus minus, ito yung ating EG and R armature. Ayan. So, mag-start tayo dun sa pinakadulo 'no. Given yung, power delivered 'no. That means na you can, compute first for the load current 'no. Ang ating load current is obviously equal kay power at the load over ng terminal voltage na. Okay? PL natin guys is 20 kilowatts over 200 volt. Okay? Ganyan, 100. Okay? 100 ampere. Okay? Guys, nakuha mo na yung load current. Ang next mo makuha dyan, di ba? Is meron kang drop dito. Ang next mo makuha dyan guys is yung voltage na sa shunt. Okay? Yan. Yung ating B shunt is equal kay terminal voltage na plus yung drop sa yan sa ating line. Okay? So drop sa line. So that is I ng load no. Then yung sum ng RE and sa akin RSE and R ng line. R ng line na 0.13 na. Okay? So BT is 200 plus I line 100 times series no 0.13. So ito yung ating B shunt. Okay? 200 plus 100 times 0.13 by 100 by 200. Okay? 0.13. Okay, 213 volts. Okay? Pag nakuha mo na yung yung B shunt, pwede mo na makuha yung I shunt. Okay, I shunt natin guys, siyempre B shunt over ng R shunt. Okay? So 213 volts over 80 ohms. Yan, divided by 80. Okay? 213 divided by 80. Okay, 2.6625. 2.6625. Ayan. Okay, next dito guys ay kukunin si armature current na. The armature current is the sum of okay, the load current and then the ano, the shunt field current na. Okay, so 100 plus 2.6625. So obviously that is 102.26625. Okay? After niyan, pwede mo na guys makuha yung EG. Okay, EG mo siyempre equal kay B shunt, no? Okay? So mula ka na dito guys, no? Plus yung drop sa armature. So plus IA times RA. Okay, B shunt is 213. Okay, plus IA 102.26625.266. Oh my goodness, no? 102.6625 times the series 0.04. Okay? Ilan yan? 213 plus 102.6625 times 0.04. Okay? 217.11. 217.11 volts. Okay, volts. Ayan. So therefore, the power generated by the armature is EG, di ba? Times IA. Okay, so that is equal to 217.11 multiplied by 102.6625. Okay? The answer is okay? Bakit sobrang laki? So, 20, tama naman, no? 22,288.69. 69 o 70 pala. Kaso dito sa sa at pa-verify sa kasi nung sinove ko 'to, siguro nung sinove 'to nalimutan yung 0.1. Tinry ko 'to i-solve, kanina, ang lumalabas is 'pag hindi nasamang 0.1 guys, ang lumalabas is 21.30 something. Yan, 'pag ginamit mo yung 0.1 yan, 22.29. Siyempre guys, bababa yung mo, ay tama, bababa yan, 'no? Okey, kasi tataas yung drop dun sa galing kay BT, tataas yung drop, 'no, kasi kasama ni 0.1. Okey? So this is 22,000. Okey, pa-verify kung sagot mo, kasi ang sagot mo dito Sir Aklan is 21.30. Pero nung sinolve ko is 22,288.70. Okey, or siyempre naka-watts yan. Okey? Or 29 kilowatts. Okey? Letter C siya, 'no? Letter C. Let us review the solution. 100 B shunt is I load drop, 'di ba? SE then R line 0.1 plus 0.03 is 0.13. So obviously 213 'yan. Over 80. Okay. Okay naman 2.6625. Okay, plus 100, 102. Okay. 0.6625. Mali na sulat dito. 0.6625. Okay. Tapos 213 plus 102.6625 times 0.04. Okay, 217.11 times 102.6625. Okay, 22.29 kilowatts. Okay? Yan dapat ang sagot na. Di 21.30. Short shunt. Pag long shunt guys, dito yung mo series, no? Okay? Pag sa long shunt, di pinahaba mo mo, yung tawag to, yung sa may series ng ng armature, no? nakalayo guys, no? Naka-extend yung ano mo, yung B shunt or yung R shunt. Pag short shunt, no? So, sa kabilang side, no? Nasa load side, no? Tama yung highlight. Kala ko ito nasagot eh, 21.30 kasi iba yung lumalabas sa akin eh. Ayan. Okay, so, ilan pa? May 4 pa na. Okay, let's continue guys, this tomorrow na. Yan, 4 na lang dito. So, yung ano kasi guys, yung tira, medyo maiksi na lang, no? Di yan kaya nung nakaraan na ano, polypace, no? Maiksi na lang to. Ito lang mahaba, ay hindi na pala mahaba. Wala, puro maiksi to guys eh. Kaya to bukas ng ano, ng 20 to 30 minutes na. Okay, then the next part is DC motor. Okay? So, yun muna guys na for today since dito sa ano, Pilipinas 9:20 na. Yan, sobrang late na and need na mag-dinner. Alright? Yan, so thank you guys na. Kung gusto niyo picture taking, okay lang naman na. Pero bukas na lang.
Sir, thank you.
Sige sir, bukas na lang na. Sige sir, thank you din.